Today's the first day I'm playing with the DJI Action 3. So I'm still a little ignorant about all of its features. But I've been watching some YouTube videos which have been pretty informative with people that actually use these things. And everything tells me it has more features than the GoPro I've been using. Not to mention, it's a lot easier to take on and off the helmet with the magnetic clip. Probably the only thing I don't like about it is compared to the camera, that Asako that I've been using, this one's quite heavy and is about the same weight as the GoPro 7, at least, maybe even a little heavier. But it also, unlike the GoPro that I was using, has an interchangeable lens cover so you can add filters. I haven't looked into it yet, but I'm imagining you'd have something like a UV haze, a neutral density, possibly a polarized filter. Polarization filters are nice. You wouldn't need it here, but if on the water, for example, just like polarized glasses, the polarized lens for the camera knocks off that glare, so you can actually see what's going on. The image stabilization on this has a bunch of settings. The one I'm using is called Rock Solid, but it gets even more stable. But it also affects the field of view. Now this is 44 kilometers an hour. With the Asako, the noise level was unbearable. With the GoPro, it was just nasty. And we'll see how it is with this. Like I mentioned, or should have mentioned, it does accept auxiliary microphones. The Asako one is Bluetooth. There's a little box that plugs into the camera, and then the one that I have with me is the same one I've been using, which works really well. And that microphone just plugs in. There's no Bluetooth. It's wired. But I like it because it works well. I want to see how it comes, all these videos come out without it, because in order to use the auxiliary mic, there's a little door on the side that has to be removed, and it's quite tight. And before I go yanking on it, I want to make sure I need to. The other issue is when that door is off, I think it loses some of its waterproof capability should it rain. It's a beautiful day. I started with my jacket all jacketed up, but this particular Gore-Tex jacket has removable sleeves, which is great. When you stop in the sun, it feels toasty. I think it's about 23, 24 degrees, which isn't that toasty, but it's pretty warm when you're cycling. Anyway, when you're moving along at 39 kilometers an hour like this, 40 kilometers an hour, yeah, it gets downright chilly. So you need a little something. Well, at least I do, but I'm kind of an old guy. I like it when it's toasty hot. Now, I didn't move to Spain for the cold, although my wife is in Barcelona at the beach today. And she says it's hot. Not hot, but really comfortable. Of course, the water feels like a jacuzzi.